Hello there, I'm Mark, I'm from Pulsar Measurement, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a non-contacting air velocity flow meter using a DB Mac 3 and a micro eye, all tied into a FlowCERT controller. We're measuring the flow of water through this rectangular concrete channel. The sensors are housed in a combination bracket. The DB Mac 3 allows us to measure the level in the channel. This combined with the channel width will allow us to measure the cross-section area of the moving body of water. The micro eye uses microwave Doppler technology to measure the velocity measurement from the moving surface of the water. The FlowCERT calculates the flow rate using the velocity measurement and the cross-section area of the channel. The FlowCERT controller is mounted within this cabinet with a main isolator and the radio communication systems for other instrumentation installed on site. The measurement will be monitored in the cloud and we're using a SignalFire Ranger from SignalFire Telemetry as the edge device. This Ranger is communicating with the FlowCERT's Modbus RTU. The sensors have been mounted on a combination bracket over the middle of the channel. It's important to make sure that the alignment of the bracket is correct. And the orientation mark of the micro eye sensor is in the upward position central to the bracket. Now the sensors have been mounted over the channel, we can check that the system has been wired up correctly by matching up to the terminal connections on there and the terminal connections in the unit. We are now ready to power up the system. The DB Mac 3 has been wired into the dedicated transducer terminals and the microflow is wired in to the milliamp input active terminals of the FlowCERT, and the SignalFire node is connected to the RS485 terminals. With the terminal cover safely in place, we are now ready to switch on the system. So we have the channel width and the empty distance, and we're going to be measuring our flow rate in litres per second and totalising in cubic metres. We are now going to use the FlowCERT to set up our application using the quick setup feature. First of all, we need to enter program mode using the standard passcode 1997 and then press enter. So now we see on the display quick setup. So when we press enter, the unit is going to ask you a series of questions to set up your application. So we're going to set up the application that we've done here. So if I press enter, it'll firstly ask you your PMD type. So we're doing an area velocity, which is option 4. You press 4 and enter. And they'll ask you what type of PMD we've got. We've got a rectangular, so it's option 2. And press enter. In this instance, we're not going to set any alarms, so we're going to type 0 and press enter. Okay, those first parameters are saved. So now we're going to choose the transducer type, and in this instance we have a DB Mac 3, which is option 1, so we'll choose 1 and press enter. And our volume units are litres, so we can stay at 1 and press enter. Our time units are second, so we can stay at 1 and press enter. And our measurements for this application, we're going to choose millimeters, so there's option 3 and press enter. We've taken the measurement from our empty distance, which in this case is from the end of the horn of the DB Mac 3 to the bottom of the channel. That's 805 millimeters. So we type in 805 and press enter. And we don't have a minimum head, so we can press enter at that point. Our maximum head is the same as our span, so that's 805 millimeters, so we can press enter there. We're going to enable the totalizer to appear, and we'd like to have the resettable totalizer on as well, so we press 1 and press enter to save. On our multiplier, we want to multiply in cubic meters, so we'll choose option 7, which is times 1,000, so every thousandth of a unit it will multiply. And our channel width is 900 millimeters, so we enter 900 and press enter. You can hit for more options and you press enter. So that's a flow decimal, which is 2, so you can change that if you wish. Normally we leave that as it is. The flow cutoff as a minimum is 5%. Your minimum out range You'll fill an empty dampings, which is set at 10 meters per minute, so this is fast enough for this application, or you can come back to the quick application setting again to begin your quick setup once more. So now that is set up, we can keep pressing cancel until we see run mode question mark, where we can hit enter to come back to run mode. And we should see a flow value appear. Thank you for watching our quick setup using a FlowCERT controller for our area velocity measurement system. If you'd like to know more, please visit our website or follow us on social media.